So the Forbidden Valley skyline is yet again changing. Hello and welcome to the second ever Project Ocean update for Alton Towers in 2024. This is obviously the new update for their brand new flat rides that is scheduled to open in the near future. And progress, I promised last time that progress would have ramped up since next time, and boy has it progressed so much. Like, there's so much that have gone on. It's gone into the vertical construction stage and it's actually looking really cool so far. It'll only be a matter of time before it is finished, and obviously because, like we said at the start, this flat ride in particular has a construction period of 15 weeks. I've lost count of how many weeks it actually has been since it started, but I'm assuming it will definitely keep up with that 15-week construction period because it is coming along so well. I'm going to show you what it looks like at its current moment in time. So the Forbidden Valley skyline is yet again changing with yet another brand new attraction coming to Forbidden Valley, and oh my word, it has gone, obviously since last time they were just doing loads of land clearing and they were doing like a bit of like drainage work, I think. Now they've started setting up, basically, if you know what all this metal is, it's basically just for the foundation of the huge concrete base that the ride will sit on. So basically, if you obviously haven't seen the plan application, it's not going to be like sort of on the ground level side like about here. The ride itself will actually be sort of suspended in air a little bit. It'll basically be all based on like a concrete pedestal, which will have like an underpass where you can have a pavement where you will be able to walk underneath, which will sort of separate the most part of Forbidden Valley, which is Phalanx themed, and obviously separating it with Galactica. And obviously the combined total height of the attraction, I think, is going to be like 18 meters tall. And obviously the construction is definitely well underway. They've even got like a crane on site, and there's so much, there's like a large metal structure that's just sort of encased in the centre of the ride. I can already see it now. I'll try and get like a better angle from, like, obviously of the ride so you can see more of it, but it's starting to become more and more visible from this part of the site, and it's looking amazing. So obviously, even though the trees are in the way, you can just see a lot more of the actual structure itself. It's coming along really nicely. It's starting to tower over the whole area. Obviously it's kind of blocked off by trees at the moment, but this is a really good angle. You can just see that's where the concrete base is going to be, and obviously part of the actual ride itself will sit atop that concrete base. And obviously, like I said, it's rumored to be a Huss top spin. In fact, it is almost pretty much confirmed it's going to be a Huss top spin. Or a top spin style attraction at least. It'll obviously be it won't be like the old version like Ripsaw was. It'll be the modern equivalent where it has seats facing both sides, and it'll be what's known as a suspended top spin, where basically the floor, when the ride starts, the floor sort of moves out of the way, like underneath you, and you're just sort of like suspended in midair kind of. So it'll be really cool. If you don't know what reference I'm on about, just maybe look at like Talakan at Phantasialand. That's an example of like a modern Huss top spin, and this will be one of those style of attractions, and it's looking really cool so far. I honestly cannot wait for actual ride parts to come to the site. It shouldn't be long now, hopefully. It's rumoured to open probably around mid-August, and that's if Alton Towers are willing to open a ride like that at that time, but if not, then maybe 2025. So now obviously, now that vertical construction has sort of technically started, that just begs the question, will the ride still be able to open on time? Now, like I said earlier, it's got a construction period of 15 weeks, and from when it started, that should leave the rides, or at least the end of the construction of the rides, like mid-August time, which is just in time for Scarefest. But obviously that could that be a feasible opening? So obviously that's when the construction period is, but what about everything else afterwards? What about the testing of the ride? What about the health and safety inspections to ensure that it's safe to operate? What about all the staff training they've got to do, and everything in between? What about all the theming? We don't know, but obviously if that's just one part of the construction period and they've got other stuff to do, then the ride may just open in 2025. But if that is the whole process of constructing the ride overall, it could open this year, and it's going to be amazing. But obviously, if it hasn't got a construction period of 15 weeks, it should only be like a couple of weeks until actual ride parts arrive, like the actual gondolas for the rides, and everything else. And when they do arrive, I will update you on it. So that is it for this Project Ocean construction update. I would say lots of progress has been made this time around. It's only a matter of time before they actually start pouring the concrete in onto that huge new platform where the ride will be located. Obviously, once that's done, it still shouldn't be long until actual ride parts come onto site and full-on like actual ride assembly starts, which is going to be really exciting. So the first flat ride at Alton Towers in many years. We don't know how long it's been, but it's obviously a very good investment for the park, because especially considering the very sort of lacking on flat rides, and this is a really good addition for the park. I cannot wait for when it opens. So I want to thank you all very much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it then please make sure to like, subscribe and comment if you would like to see the next video. Goodbye.